Now, it's been a long time since you used the phrase, it runs on the smell of an oily rag. That was for cars back in the 60s, like the Morris 850, before emission controls, rules and regulations strangled motor cars' fuel economy and performance. Well, today I found this oily rag under here, and I reckon it is a good little jigger, the Alto. Well, here it is, the Suzuki GLX Alto. Not only a price leader, but a fuel miser as well. Suzuki quotes the manual version as using 4.8 litres per 100 kilometres. Hey, when you think about that, that's getting down to motorcycle usage. Now, the Alto has been around off and on in Australia since the late 80s, but the name is no less than 30 years old. It's a genuine world car with more than 10,000 having been sold around the world. Here at Melbourne Suzuki, Steve Story knows all about the Alto. Now, Steve, this is a unique little car. It's in a class of its own, really, isn't it?
It is actually, Ross. It is an extremely inexpensive car to run. It's got tremendous emission controls, very low, similar to a hybrid. But not only that, the fuel economy is stunningly low. Plus, Ross, it's an extremely safe car, and it comes with a 4-star ANCAP safety rating.
It has that European look. In fact, front on, it's got that friendly face look, with big headlights and prominent grille. In fact, if you put it into the melting pot, there's a smidge of Verena in there. Boot space is a little light on, but push the back seats forward and there's plenty. Now, under the bonnet, we find out why it's so economical. It's a 1-litre, 3-cylinder engine. Now, we haven't seen that sort of configuration since the demise of the very popular Daihatsu Charade. Now, she is a 5-door. And inside, there's quite a bit of room in the front, but a little bit squeezy in the back for 3 people. But you've got to remember, this is a very small car. Inside, there are a number of nooks and crannies for storage. And this car comes with 6 airbags and a 4-star ANCAP safety rating, 6-speaker sound system and stability control. So you can see it is pretty well optioned. Now, driving this little car is a piece of cake, and parking it is so simple. Now, the 3-cylinder engine has a unique sound, but that's not a problem. As far as the suspension and ride goes, it's quite firm and takes all gutters and bumps in its stride. Now, this engine pushes this little car along quite well, and one of the reasons why is that the Alto only weighs 920 kilos. So it's a great little city car, and especially good for those teenagers that are looking after their shackles. For more information on the Alto, drop into Melville Suzuki or click onto zoomtv.com.au.